Korea Party, let's meet today's contestants. First up, it's Amari, a Cold War expert who claims she can identify every Korean War fact before the question is even finished. Next, we have Gracia. She spent hours researching Korea and is ready to turn historical knowledge into big points. And finally, Amelia. Don't let that smile fool you. She's prepared, competitive, and determined to leave here as our Korea Party champion. And your host for today's game, Sydney. She's armed with questions, facts, and enough Cold War knowledge to keep our contestants on their toes.
Thank you so much for the warm welcome. Again, I'm Sydney, your guys' host tonight for this edition of Korea Party. And our contestants are ready, the board's set. It's time to put their knowledge of the Cold War to the test. So let's jump right into it.
Here are 4 categories on the board today. We have Korea before, Korea during, Korea after, and recent events. Amari.
Korea before for 500.
Why did Japan want the land?
Location, resources, and economic control.
Correct.
Korea before for 100.
How did Japan gain control of Korea?
Multiple wars and unfair treaties.
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna do Korea for 200.
In 1910, which country officially annexed Korea and began the years of colonial rule?
Japan.
Correct.
Korea before for 400. Which global conflict ended in 1945 and led to Korea gaining independence from Japan?
World War II.
Correct.
Korea was ruled for over 500 years by the Joseon dynasty and stayed mostly isolated, which was why it was called the Hermit Kingdom. In 1910, Japan took control through the war and unfair treaties, beginning a long period of colonial rule. During this time, Koreans faced strict control but continued to resist, especially in the March 1st movement in 1919, which showed their strong desire for independence. Japan wanted Korea because of its natural resources, strategic location, and growing power in Asia. When the World War II ended in 1945, Korea finally gained independence from Japan, but was soon divided, setting a stage for the Cold War.
I'm gonna do Korea during the Cold War for 100.
In 1950, which country invaded Korea, beginning the Korean War?
North Korea.
Correct.
The Korean War began in 1950 when North Korea invaded South Korea in an attempt to spread the communist rule and continued through 1953. This war took place on the Korean Peninsula, which is the border between North and South Korea.
Korea during for 400.
What conflict in the Cold War made Korea a proxy war?
The American Revolution.
Wow, what a close call. But after reviewing the footage, this one goes to Amari.
Korean War.
Correct.
The Korean War made Korea a proxy war because when North Korea invaded South Korea, the two major Cold War rivals, the United States and the Soviet Union, chose sides without fighting each other directly. The Soviet Union sided with North Korea and the United States sided with South Korea.
Korea during for 500.
Who won the Korean War?
No one. Correct.
No one technically won the war because it ended in a stalemate because of the ceasefire in 1953. Throughout the war, the United States sent American troops to fight, supplied weapons, and large amounts of medical aid, while the Soviet Union sent North Korea weapons, tanks, aircraft, and trained their military force.
Korea after for 100.
Who took leadership of North Korea?
Kim Il-sung.
Correct.
Korea after for 200.
Who took leadership of South Korea?
Syngman Rhee.
That's right.
Korea after for 300.
How was South Korea ruled afterwards?
Communist.
Democratic. Correct.
After the division of North and South Korea in 1945, the Soviet Union sought for a leader who was loyal to Moscow to ensure that their power remained within their controlled land of Korea. They sought for Kim Il-sung, as he was previously a guerrilla fighter in the Japanese Battle of Manchuria. Because of this, he was able to establish a firm political position throughout North Korea, being one of the very first presidential leaders of the country. He had used methods to eliminate his political opponents to ensure that his position became true. After the Cold War, his power as leader of North Korea became solidified, further allowing him to pave the way for his son Kim Jong-il to become
What is North
leader,
Korea like now?
succeeding him.
An authoritarian country ruled by Kim Jong-un.
Correct.
Following the Cold War, the North Korean government continued to remain to be an authoritarian one. The current presidential leader is Kim Jong-un, who has followed in the footsteps of his father, as the line of presidency is hereditary, meaning that every single president is going to remain within the Kim dynasty. The government continues to be extremely oppressive to its citizens while
Korea
also
after for
maintaining
500.
complete power over the state.
What is South Korea like now?
A highly developed democratic country.
Correct. Which event had a leader of China traveling to North Korea?
Chinese President Xi Jinping visits North Korea.
Correct.
Recent events for 400.
Which event did North Korea launch ballistic missiles into the sea?
North Korea conducts a missile test.
Correct.
In Korea now, North Korea is expanding its nuclear weapons and missile technology while refusing to give them up, which keeps tensions high with the United States and other countries. Overall, these events showed that North Korea is still focused on military power and that conflict on the Korean peninsula is still going.